Well, the day is here. I've been saying for like the last, I don't know, 2 years maybe, that eventually this was going to happen. And it has. The time is now, bro. We officially have legendary heroes entering the resplendent pool. Which is crazy. That's crazy. Because now you just, for the price of Fey Pass, you just get legendary Marth. Like he's just gonna, they're just gonna drop him off in your box on the 10th. Literally, like 2 weeks from now, he's just gonna show up in your mailbox. That's pretty wild, honestly. Like, I mean, again, I knew this was going to happen at some point. I just didn't think it would be like right now. So maybe this, it just dawned on me. It's the half anniversary next month. That's why they're doing this. Duh. Okay. So, like, for the anniversary, right? We got the Duo Marth for the half anniversary of Fae. We got Resplendent Legendary Marth. This makes total sense now. This okay. Everything's coming together. Yeah. I will say it is frustrating having some Book 1 units not even have a Resplendent yet. Let alone the fact that we only get 2 a month, which, let's be honest, you can say that like Resplendence getting a stat boost is like a big deal, and however many years ago when this started, that valid reason to be excited. Current state, it doesn't really matter. It is like, yes, it comes with a stat boost. Yes, you get a copy of the hero. It is primarily just a cosmetic. That is the function of what this serves. Okay. Legendaries might change that a smidge. Presumably mythics will change that for sure. Because I would argue that merges for mythics is maybe more useful than merges for legendaries. Even though they have a similar role in scoring. I don't know. Like emblems eventually will probably get this also. Because that, I mean, it's all the same pool. Right, so when you open it for one, you know, and what is an emblem hero if not just a much better legendary hero, which you can bless? Yeah, again, it is frustrating knowing that units like Obero, Shersh, Har, all these other like really early units in my head that I can't think of right now don't have that fun cosmetic flair on them. But this, I think, is an escalation in them getting you to get Fey Pass. Maybe I'll start doing like monthly giveaways. We'll see. This is kind of a big deal. Not really because it's Marth, per se. But just because it is now a legendary in the Resplendent pool. The Pandora's box has been cracked open, and here we... Ooh, that looks good, though. I like the flames. The flames make me happy. And I think he's... Vanaheim, yeah. He's all opalescent, or whatever the term is. He's all pearly with his cape and stuff. Actually, you know, I thought the Vanaheim Resplendents were going to be like I don't know, perhaps a bit fan service heavy, we'll say, given the representative headliner of Vanaheim. But honestly, this is kind of fire. Like, the Vanaheim alts in general have been pretty good. Like, genuinely. I'm kind of surprised. I didn't anticipate. Who could have known? I like this. I like it a fair bit. I don't know if I love the escalation that it represents. But I mean, if you think about it, several months ago, they were like, hey, old legendaries, they don't really matter anymore. So you're just not going to use them anymore. Thank you. Which, you know, especially if they were planning on not having anything but like the most recent 9, I think it was, legendaries. Then yeah, why wouldn't you give one out for like $10 a month? You know what I mean? On top of like another resplendent and all that. So it makes sense in my head. At least that's what they had planned to do. Again, this may be just like a half anniversary special. We will see. We'll see. But hey, look, if Legendary Ike gets a new fit, I'm down for that. I'm kind of down for that. Honestly, any of them, because I still, obviously, legendary heroes are ultimately very popular choices. They're usually series like mainliners and stuff, so they're going to be popular in general. So I feel like most people will be at least neutral to excited on seeing new outfits for those particular characters. So yeah, the TLDR, I'm not surprised that this happened. I am concerned slightly for what this might implicate down the road, in terms of what merges mean. The other thing I've been waiting for them to do, dead ass, I'm waiting for them to be like, yeah, you can now merge up to plus 20. And listen, Intelligent Systems, if you're listening to this right now, for whatever reason, because I know some of y'all listen to this, there's too many coincidences, don't do that. Please, for the love of God, don't do that. Please don't do that. That would be real bad. But I'm waiting for them to escalate like the merge thing, because I feel like they've done enough to like pseudo inflate stats with like, you know, secondary ascended stats and more dragon flowers and summoner support, and you know what I mean? Like, I feel like the raw stat inflation thing is going to get old for them at some point, and eventually it's going to be like, you know what? There's like 2,000 heroes in the game. Let's just merge up to plus 20. Let them pull more. Because I feel like pulling more is typically their default answer to like everything. So, you know, this is a little concerning in that regard, that they're just giving away a free legendary. Free. But yeah, this is not the end, by the way. Start looking for like legends to show up in stuff like divine codes down the road, where you just get like senseless merges, perhaps. Probably price packs. You'll probably see them show up more frequently in there. This is not gonna stop, I guess. I don't know why they would necessarily choose to do that from a gameplay perspective. But if you want to take this at face value and not, you know, doom thought the state of Fae because of this, that's chill, and he looked good, and that's fun. And that's how I'm going to choose to interpret it. I'm fine with this. This is not shocking. You know, it is surprise. It is a surprise. But you know, given the fact that Heroes doesn't really specify like categories, you know, like people think that alts are alts and normal is normal, but it's just like they're all just kind of heroes that show up at random times or scheduled times, but then sometimes rescheduled times. You know what I mean? I feel like they're playing off the burner on this. Okay, like this is they don't have rules; they make them up as they go. It's like an old episode of Yu-Gi-Oh, where it's just like, oh, actually, we're in a forest, so my monster has 1,800 more attack points than yours, and now I win. That's kind of what Faye feels like sometimes in terms of game dev. But this is cool, and I will take this. And it seems like kind of a fun way to celebrate the half anniversary, if that was part of their goal. Now, give us a Faye channel. Give us a Faye channel. Stop being cowards. Give us a Faye channel. Show us the things we want. Okay? Do it. Do it. Do it is. There ain't no reason why we shouldn't be having a Faye channel every other month. Straight up. I know y'all make money. I'm a Nintendo shareholder. Anyway, that is that's my take on Resplendent Legendaries, I guess. Do with that what you will. I think it's cool, surface value, but you know, as with any kind of like unexpected addition or change, I am apprehensive and reluctant to think that it's not, you know, something more scary than that. But it is the half anniversary period. It is Marth. You know, it is what it is. Could just be this. He's very shiny, and I like that, though. Anyway, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one. Happy Faye Friday. I'll be live later tonight. Peace.